name is Chandra Chaudhary and I hope you people are doing well. So, as I said, our next topic would be SQL commands, right? SQL commands. We're gonna start with SQL commands, right? And first SQL command will be data definition language. So, as I so by the name only we can understand, right? Language, it's a language which is used to build what? A table or an object. Okay. For timing, you just keep in mind a table. Okay. Whenever you want to create a table, at that time we'll go for data definition language. Okay. So as I said earlier, we have five statements in DDL. First is create, right? Second is rename. Third is alter. Fourth is truncate. And fifth is delete, right? Okay. So, first come to the create, right? We have learned, right? Data type, what is constraints, right? Here actually we'll use the data type in constraint. Okay. Remember the syntax of data type, your column name along with the data type, right? This is your, remember the syntax I have told of initializing a data type of a column, and here and for constraint data type along with the constraint. As I said, we cannot initialize directly a constraint before initializing a data type. Remember? Okay. So actually where we are using it, we'll see today. Okay. So, so create. With name only we can understand, right? What is create? Whenever we want to create a new DB object, such as table, view, index. What is view? What is index? Later on we'll understand. For the timing, you just keep in mind whenever we want to create a new database object, okay, which is for the timing table, at that time we'll go for create. Okay, now what is the syntax? Can you see it? The syntax, this is the syntax, right? This is the syntax. So you have to use the word you have to use the keyword create table. Use this keyword table, your table name, right? Your table name, this should this your table name. In parenthesis, you have to write the column 1 data type. If you want the constraint, it's not important. Column 2 data type. Remember in the initial videos I have explained, whenever I write a syntax in square brackets, it's not mandatory to include that part in the syntax. Without including that part, you'll your syntax will work, right? So this is the syntax of create. Okay. So this is how we create a table. Create keyword, table keyword, your table name and column 1 data type constraint. Like here, create table. I have created table employees. First column will be ID, which is of integer data type. It can be number also, right? It will work as a number only, but in number we have to give a precision, remember? But in int, you can directly write int and it will take it as a number value in your columns. Okay, then varchar and then decimal. It's similar like number only, right? So instead of decimal, we can go with a number or int also, right? So this is a syntax of create. When we use create, whenever we want to create a new database object. Okay. Now coming to rename. Now suppose I have created a table here, employee. Now I want to rename it. Okay. So whenever we want to rename existing DB object, at that time we'll use this keyword rename or statement rename. Okay, this is the second statement is, so first was create, second is rename statement. So in example, I have written one mm, syntax. There's one more syntax I'm writing right now. Rename. So this is one more syntax. Right? So here I have created table employee. Right? I want to rename it. How I'll rename it? I'll use the keyword rename or statement rename employees to EM. So this is how I rename my table employee. Okay, coming to the third statement, which is alter. Okay, when now my DB object is created, right? My table is created, right? The table is created. Now what I want, here is ID, here is name, here is sal. Okay. Now I want to change the name of this column sal to salary, right? Whenever you have the structure, whenever you want to modify the structure of existing DB, uh, like adding, modifying, deleting a column or renaming a column, at that time you go for alter. Okay, now see this example. Okay, so what here you have done, always remember you have to use start the syntax with alter. What you want to alter a table whose name is XYZ. Okay, then what you want to do, you want to add a column, right? Then use the syntax add, sorry, keyword add. Then what you want to add, column, so you have to use the keyword column also. Then you name of the column. Okay, column name which you want to add along with the data type. Remember I said always while creating a column you have to mention a data type. So this is the syntax of alter. So when I explain alter, there are many things we can do in alter, right? So whenever you want to add a column, as I said, this just keep in mind the common thing is what you want to alter table name. This is common in your alter syntax, right? This thing is always be common. Then what you want to do? Now you want to add a column, right? So what you'll do? Use the syntax. You want to add it. Want to drop, use the keyword drop. Want to rename, use the use the keyword rename. You want to modify, use the keyword modify. Here also you want to modify, use the modify, right? Now here you want to add a column, right? So what you'll do, column name, data type, data constraint. Okay, then you want to drop a column, right? Alter table name will be same. Use the keyword drop. Then what you want to drop, a column. So write it, a column whose name is, you have to tell the name also, right? Which column you want to drop. Okay, now want to rename a column. What do you want to rename, a column you want to rename, which column you want to rename, to which, right? Now you want to modify a data type. So you modify this column along with the along with this data type. You just have to write this. Okay, now you want to modify null to, now what is this null to not null, this is a constraint, you want to modify a constraint. So modify your column name with, okay, sorry, you want to modify column name along with the data type. Always keep in mind whenever you want to create a column, column will come first, then the data type, then the constraint. Okay, whenever you, even if you want to change it also, right? So modify your column name existing data type If it is null, I'll I want to make it a not null. So what I'll write, alter table, table name. What I want to do, modify your column name. Suppose my column name is column 1. Existing data type is int. Okay. So my column is will accept null value, so I'll make it a not null, right? And vice versa. Okay. Now coming to truncate. Okay, truncate. For truncate, we'll make a video. We'll create one more video because I have to make you understand truncate and drop. So on detail, I'll make you understand what is truncate, how truncate and drop works. Okay, so let me summarize it. In data definition language, we have 5 statements: create, rename, alter, truncate, delete. Sorry, pardon me. This is delete is not a DDL language. Drop it is, right. Sorry, pardon me. Then first is create. Whenever we want to create a new data object, database object like table, we'll go with create statement. Okay. Whenever we want to rename a table, we'll go with the rename statement. Whenever we want to, we have a table. Now we want to alter that table. We want to make changes in that table. Like suppose I want to add a column, I want to drop a column, I want to rename a column, I want to modify the data type of that column. I want to modify that it if the column is accepting the null value, it shouldn't accept the null value. At that time, we'll go for alter. Okay. So I would suggest to create a notes of yours, that would be more helpful in future as well. So if you don't want that, I can provide you with this particular PPT as well. Okay. Thank you so much. And in the next video, we'll continue what is the truncate and what is drop. Thank you so much.